Our last 3 losses, there is certainly a trend with the way we've started the game and our application to rebounding, and that was significant tonight. I think it was 17-6 in the first quarter. So we just couldn't get anything, like we couldn't get in the rhythm of the game. Give them credit for doing a great job of, controlling that part of the game. We did a good job of fighting back and bringing some life into it all. But maybe we spent too much energy in the tank. But I just felt like we let the scoreboard dictate instead of just letting our play evolve through good play, and then the scoreboard takes care of itself when you're playing well.
Do you think that the result was playing on minds then when you think about the scoreboard dictated playing was the importance of what this game meant, having an impact during the game on players in the field?
I think everyone's well aware of what the game meant tonight, but we all look at this game in the moment, but we've had a lot of opportunities in the season, like we've had opportunities the last 2 weeks to really solidify ourselves. And then tonight was another example of when we don't have a great mindset for rebounding, how it really puts us behind the 8 ball.
Does it concern you now that you've had opportunities and you haven't grabbed them, now you've got one last opportunity which you simply have to grab?
Yep.
Are you concerned that given that you haven't grabbed the other ones, this one might be?
No, just from the pure fact is we get another opportunity, and what I like to see is who's going to bring it and who's going to compete. So that'll tell a lot about the character of this team and character of individuals, because when you get to this situation, you need to be a team, but you also need some guys just like stepping up and taking it, for what it is and embracing the moment. And we just haven't done that in the last 3 losses.
Can you do between now and Sunday about things you've talked about at the start, the past 3 games? Can you do between now and Sunday rather than hope that someone brings it on Sunday?
Look, where I'm confident, and I may be proven wrong, but I will live with this, is when we have been put in tough situations, the team has come out with a great response. They will see the start of this game in between. Hopefully that the alarm bells go off and we come out with a great zest for Sunday. No greater or bigger opportunity.
Bryce, there seemed to be a bit of it from you as well as anyone, a bit of desperation there in the second half. Some of the follow-ups for rebounds and that. There's real desperate stakes now. Is that the team feeling that?
I mean, in theory, you should play the same way regardless, beginning of the season or end. But I don't look at it like that. I feel like we tried to treat it like any other game, which we should. Once you start to add too much importance to a game, you can get in your own head. So from my perspective, no. But I can't speak on anybody else's behalf.
Is there still a belief among the group? What's that feeling like among the team?
That we have another game Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you feel that we often spoke, John's mentioned how you had those opportunities to make a grab. Why do you feel you haven't been able to seize the opportunities that both last season and with the likes of return and this season with the opportunities ahead to secure your spot?
I mean, last year is the past, but as far as right now, I would just say, it just comes down to defense and rebounding. But we're saying the same thing over and over. But right now, I think X's and O's go out the window. Like JR said, it's going to come down to who wants it and understanding that, come Sunday, there is no tomorrow. So regardless of the result, you got to make sure you leave it all out there on the floor as a team, and that's what we need to be focused on Sunday. All the time in the world, all the money in the world won't bring back this game, so we'll review it, but we got to flush it as quick as possible and then do what we got to do to prepare for Sunday.
John, did that stretch where things were going really well for you? Sean and Brady's rebounding was awesome, and it hasn't been like that for a few. Is that mindset, or is that the way that they're being matched up against?
Look, rebounding is totally a mindset thing. like any sport, the ball's the most important thing. So if you have the ability to go and get it, it's pretty simple. It's amazing when you have the ball how good things happen. So it's pretty easy for me to say from where I stand is just go and get the ball. You know, you can talk about technique and everything, but if you have a level of desperation, it's amazing how you come up with the ball.
Is that why in the first quarter when things were going wrong with Rebounding, you took the short off and put the tie on, so you replaced big with big or put another big on before, eventually went smaller?
Yep.
Was that a statement by you that anyone can rebound? Just go out there and have a crack?
Not a statement. Like I didn't like the way the game was flowing, so I was trying to get the flow of the game into our favor. They combated that by going a little bigger, but you know it becomes a little bit of a chess match, and I just didn't like the flow of the game, so I was trying to change that up. I wanted to see where Ty was at with his injury, because he is a guy that can bring a different dynamic to a game like that.
Just asked Adam about Bryce's game tonight. He was 3 assists away from a triple double, and he went back to declared him MVP this season. Let's get your comment on
I think I've commented enough on Bryce being a worthy winner of the MVP. You know, I'll say it again. What's your criteria for the MVP? If it's about just being the most valuable player, it's a pretty easy decision.